Hi there everyone, Nubkeks here. Let's hit play here. We're diving into a VOD off the stream yesterday where I did a 4-mask run of the Horrific Visions of Orgrimmar. It's actually the first attempt at doing it and a successful attempt, so I'm going to show you guys what I did and give some tips. This is a relatively straightforward run. We're not really doing any weird stuff. And we're not on a crazy geared character either, so I think this is very doable. And it is with, I'll talk more about the gear. This is with cloak rank 9 though. Okay, so we're going in. We're obviously going to skip the Mask of the Long Night. That's definitely the hardest mask. I think there's easy, medium, and hard. Long Night is hard. Long Night gives you half maximum sanity, which is pretty nasty. I think the easy masks are probably the Burned Bridges and the Dark Imagination masks. Burned Bridges spawns void zones behind you whenever you move, which will drain sanity and I think do some damage if you stand in them, so you just don't want to stand in them. Dark Imagination will spawn extra ads, so these horrific ads. They're kind of big faceless minion of N'Zoth dudes. It'll spawn them when you're below half sanity. You can pause if you want to check those things out there. Daredevil increases sanity damage taken by 400%, which is pretty nasty. And then Mask of the Pained gives you 2 madnesses per zone. So first zone here, the way I like to run through this is just pull everything on the left hand side here up to Thrall's room, including those guards, and then finish off the caster. I actually think then what you should do now at this point, looking back on it, you do need to kick those horrifying shouts or stun them out of them or something like that. I think the correct thing to do would be to go down to the left-hand side, because we'll need to go there later. And there is one pack there with another caster. I think going to that pack and killing that caster while you kill those 2 guards would be the right thing to do. Those casters can channel a stun on you, which is really nasty. And they can also summon in a totem, which death grips you in, which is, again, really nasty. This is the one fancy thing I did here. Again, we just skipped one pack with Shadow Meld, which really doesn't matter. I actually think that Shadow Meld plays will be a bigger part of this, of the run. I think you could probably do some pretty cool skips. So I obviously thought of that one at the start, because that pack just kind of slows you down. It doesn't do anything. But I kind of forgot to do any other Shadow Meld skips, so we're not going to see any more of those. This guy is pretty nasty. I'm using my cooldowns on this. I'm actually burning meta plus my 2-minute on-use damage trinket on this guy, Annihilator. So he spawns these orbs. So you can see this is quite nasty. We've got the Dark Force as well. We're actually going to get hit by one of those orbs, and you can see it absolutely chunks you for insanity if you do get hit by one of those orbs, while you have the Mask of the Daredevil increasing it the damage done, which is bad. And the knockback Dark Force thing he channels is kind of nasty with the Burned Bridges mask as well. So I do recommend just killing him as fast as you possibly can. Because it's pretty bad. The Touch of the Abyss, that's the channel stun. So you just want to watch out for them in these areas. It's the casters, the shaman from the first area. And in this area, it's the dominators. And in the next area too. So the dominators are the thing to watch out for. Here, I think I made a mistake. I think when you have Gift of the Titans, you want to actually pull pretty aggressively. My theory here was that I could use it to kill this Sand guy faster. You can see that he's not going to even spawn until Gift of the Titans basically runs out. So that was a big missed opportunity. I should have pulled the other pack and then come back and I think just opened these. We would have had to single target down Snang, so I guess we got a little tiny bit unlucky with the timings there. But yeah, you can actually pull this pack pretty aggressively as well. Again, the only thing you need to watch out for is this Dominator here. He's the only bad thing. There's the Touch of the Abyss. Make sure you kick that, and you're pretty much good, and focus him down pretty much. These other ads don't really do all that much. You know, don't stand in the bad swirlies, whatever. We're going to get knocked around a bunch by the Scorched Feet madness, which is a very annoying one. But we're doing all right. Again, just open up these doors, and bada bing, bada boom. You're not doing too bad. Again, we're not planning to use a sanity restoration orb here, so you don't have to worry about the tendrils, the things that burrow down and become untargetable for a little while. That's not that big of a deal. You will kill them off. So we open up this door while there's roleplay going on with the boss activating. And then we're going to come back and fight the boss. I do recommend you combat pot this boss. This boss has some damage checks, which are quite annoying. We actually get one of those horrific figments coming in here, so there you go. Void Torrent, we're going to just come back here and use the Tree Stump, which blocks actually the Void Torrents, which is really nice. Then you get Cries of the Void, and this we get a little bit unlucky, unfortunately. Because we get thrown away by Scorched Feet, which means we can't actually be in range to break that shield. So that was a big misplay. I get a little bit tilted by that. And then I think I get hit by this as well, which is kind of dumb. We're going to be saying, yeah, that's bad play by me there again. Into Cries of the Void. So that's pretty much how to not play that boss fight. So simply line of sight the torrent, don't get hit by it, and then nuke the boss while he has his shield up. So save some damage cooldowns for that. You can see I actually have a 2-minute unused trinket. Most of my gear is just from Mythic Plus. I've got Azurite from the normal Nyalotha raid, so we're not too fancy on gear at all. But I've got the on-use trinket I have is the motorcycle from the Mechagon dungeons. I think actually an even better one is very simply just the a cyclotronic blast trinket that you probably have from Mechagon. I actually switched off a Shadow Priest. You guys will see I play Priest in all my other WoW videos. I'm gonna get hit by that there, which is a mistake, of course. But yeah, I've switched off Shadow Priest as of, well, this video pretty much for this tier, I believe, for most of the tier, quite likely, because Shadow Priest is just not good this tier. So my Demon Hunter's not that super prepped, we're just kind of catching it up, right? But I actually don't have Cyclotronic, which I think is better. It does more damage, so that's a really good trinket that you could just throw on in your on-use slot to nuke down a lot of these sort of mobs. Coming into this area, and again, we're just going to kill off Misha. Again, bear in mind, Misha is elite, so she does restore sanity, which is why we're being relatively aggressive here in terms of our cooldowns. And we actually get Gift to the Titans, which is really, really nice. Actually, probably should have just Demon Hunter jumped past there. I wasn't quite sure what route we should take and try to make the most out of our gift here. This zone is just kind of annoying. You've got these little extra ads that spawn in. There's poisons on the floor. If you get poisoned 5 times in a row, you get stunned, which kind of sucks. We're going to have our horrific thing come in here. I'm going to get a little bit greedy, I think. Yeah, so this was a mistake. I was thinking about going for that chest, and then I aggroed this pack to the side, which is really, really bad. You can pull this guy just on his own. That's what I should have done. You can see the problem here is we get stunned, and then we're getting knocked back. So that was definitely a big mistake. I pulled that with my dash, which was really bad. Should not have done that. And that puts us in a little bit of a nasty spot. We will fight off this Mine Hunter. But yeah, that was definitely not good. Gonna get our sanity restore. We're gonna get feared by one of the madnesses. So making some mistakes. And we're gonna go for this chest now, which I think is probably okay. It's a little cheeky on the 4-mask run. First time to be going for chests, but we'll see if it bites us in the butt, as it were. I'm gonna kill this guy off. Okay, cool, grand. We're gonna push on ahead. Okay, we got like 300 sanity here, so we're gonna kill this pack. Yeah, I have to kill this pack. There's no way to skip. I think you could probably skip some of this area again with Shadow Meld or with an Invis Pod or something like that. I believe in this area, all you have to actually do is kill Rexar, actually, which is nice. There you can see the stun proccing again, but the gift is keeping us topped up, which is good. So it's really the gift that makes this doable, I think. The gift is what makes this doable. So we're going to come in here again. We're not in too much stress. We've got quite a bit of sanity, so we're totally good. We're just going to regen globe up here. We do have meta back after using it. That's a 4-minute cooldown. We used it on that first mini boss in the previous area, and we're going to use it here on Rexar. So Rexar is the hardest boss. I probably should not stand in the Eye of Corruption, but it's not too bad. We're going to meta to stun that, and this is where it gets kind of nasty. We're going to do another stun on these guys, and this disorient gets really bad. So this was definitely a misplay from me. This is definitely messy. We're losing, you can see we lose so much sanity. This is why Rexar is tough. What I recommend doing here is probably worth to use a Bloodlust drum on him as well, which is what I did there too. So Combat Pot, I would use Bloodlust on Rexar. He's really nasty. And then you want to, I think he spawns in 4 boars. I'd recommend killing the first 2. We got kind of screwed up by our madness there, proccing at a really bad time and me walking into it. So that was not a very clean fight, but we still got through it. But I would recommend doing that. You want to then save burst CDs. Like if you've got that Cyclo trinket, use Cyclo when he gets below half health. He spawns the 2 boars early on. You want to kill the first 2, I think. And then you want to just like CC the last 2 and try nuke Rexar before he does too much. He'll also start summoning in a Stampede, which is really, really nasty. So you just want to kill him as much as possible. This was the pack I mentioned at the start that I think I should have actually killed with those 2 guards from Thrall, just so we just run through this area on our mount, get through a little bit faster. Obviously, we procced gifts, so we got through it quickly enough, but I think it would have been even better if we just skipped it. And we're going to go on to this Decimator guy. He's not too bad. Again, what I'm going to try to do here, it's kind of annoying to do because we've got the Scorched Feet. However, what I'm going to try to do is try bait him into the wall as much as possible. And you can see again, like, I'd love to bait him into that left-hand wall, but we've got like void pools on the floor and the scorched feet's flinging us around. But he does a surging fist attack, so I think just baiting that into a wall so you get maximum uptime on him is a good idea. You can even tank it, it doesn't really do anything. And Decimator is bad. That obviously drains your sanity if you get hit by it, so you really want to dodge that with the mask of the Daredevil on. I didn't actually see where that last one went, so I just tried to do like a random dodge and hope I didn't get hit by it. Once you kill him, come open this door, and then we're going to go into this lost area. You could, if you wanted, if you're not at the point of being able to do a lost area, you could backtrack. Now this mini-boss, not mini-boss, but this ad sucks. So he's fighting... I'm not sure who that friendly NPC is, but he's fighting a friendly NPC at the entrance, so just be careful of that. Once you get threat on him, or if you got a taunt, I could taunt him as a demon hunter. Once you have that, I think that you could actually just pull him on to this next couple of packs here. One thing that caught me in a couple of runs was I would like fire ahead, just hit him once, run past, fight these packs, and then I was like, why am I still in combat? I look back, and that guy at the entrance, he's still fighting a friendly NPC way back there, which is a real pain in the ass. Okay, this is kind of scary. So yeah, we don't have much sanity, and we're just gonna fight this this pack of ads in our sanity orb here, just to get like a slightly more efficient clear. We actually get Gift of the Titans, so we're super chilling. Using that Gift of the Titans, I'm actually gonna pull Void Crazed Hulk here. This guy does unavoidable sanity damage, so he's kind of a pain to deal with. That throw always does sanity damage, and that leap afterwards does a lot of damage. So you really want to make sure. You can see this pull gets kind of intense. I'm trying to kill him, trying to kill him, trying to kill him. Oh, I've totally panicked. Walk and get stunned. That's so dumb. We get away with it, but that was really dumb. The panic, trying to kill him before he does the throw just to avoid that sanity damage. Of course, it didn't matter. I didn't need to panic because you get 200 sanity for killing him anyway. So that was just quite silly by me. Somehow that burrowing appendage, did it parry that attack or something? I'm not sure, but I took a swing at him and it didn't actually hit him. So I'm not sure what was up with that one. We're going to just go across here, fight this pack. Something drained my sanity. I think the pool spawned under us and drained sanity. I'm not sure. Okay, we're just going to dance around these guys. Again, this zone is kind of difficult with the madnesses. Haunting Shadows, split personality, plus with all the masks, it does get a bit chaotic. I think just try your best. This mini boss is not too bad. I think he's probably quite nasty with a group. I imagine that it would spawn more pools, but it's totally fine. We're just going to walk around him, try not to stand in stuff. It does get a bit nasty. Just make sure you don't stand in that. We're actually going to use our beam to kill him off. For essences, I actually haven't mentioned this. For essences, I've got beam, rank 3 is the major. I actually suspect that Purification Protocol major might be better because I believe it can CC some of the ads. Like aberrations get stunned by it, so I think it might actually be better. Then I'm running what am I running? I'm running Purification Protocol Minor rank 3, which you definitely I think want to run. And then I have actually Memory of Lucid Dreams rank 3 because I haven't unlocked Conflict and Strife rank 3 in this character. Conflict and Strife would be better. I'm gonna meta on this guy. Try to kill him quickly. He's a pain. I think the key with this boss, this is nasty. This is very nasty. So we're going to get super screwed there. So the key with this boss is to be inside him for that ring. And then you want to sidestep the swirlies that he spawns. And you want to sidestep the Defiled Ground, which is like a line skill shot. You don't want to get hit by that. We got really screwed there, where we had the nasty ground on one side. And then we had our split personality blocking off the other side. When we dashed through, it was on top of the orb spawn, which is really bad. And then here, true Demon Hunter skills. So this is a pro strat here, guys. I highly recommend this one. Okay, there we go. So you can see you still can manage to do a successful run even if you do make some stupid mistakes. So there you are. So yeah, I recommend using CDs on that guy as well, that boss there, because you can get some nasty luck, and he does do a lot of sanity damage if you get hit by things. We still have one sanity restoration orb left though, and we have cleared out this left-hand side. I think, in fact, it's probably faster, especially with the madness desynchronized slowing us down. I think it's actually faster to just run from that area we were just in back down, than it is to actually take that portal out. If you look on the map, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is a shorter distance. So I think this is a misplay as well. I think it's better to kill that mini boss and then run back here. I don't think taking the totem and running is actually worthwhile. And certainly if you Gift of the Titans procced, which is stopping your sanity drain, it would be worth it. So this gets a little spicy here. Again, these first 2 packs are very easy. You just want to kick the Void Buffet by the Void Elemental here. That just doubles the shadow damage that you take, which is quite nasty. We're just going to get yeeted around a bit by our feet here, which is annoying. But there you are. Gift of the Titans procs at a nice time. And because we got a Gift of the Titans proc, we're going to pull more aggressively. You can see I actually have a horrific Figment to spawn behind. But we can be super aggro here, and it doesn't matter that we're like standing in a bunch of shit because we've got Gift of the Titans, which will protect us. I don't think it's worth to pull even further to the next pack. You can see we actually... That was like pretty much a perfect pull, actually. We were able to clear all that stuff out just as Gift of the Titans expired. Scorched Feet gonna just fling us away from that totem as we're about to get to it, which is always fun. Can I do this other totem? Okay. And then I think we almost die here. We're gonna come forwards, try to put down a Sanity Restoration Orb. And yeah, Horrific Figment spawns at the worst time. I think we procced our Cheat Death to a misplay in the previous zone. So this was actually very close to wiping us. But we do get it down. So you can see playing around, that's not too bad. I had to do 2 takes of this video, so I can't remember what I've discussed in terms of gear. But we are running a level 9 cloak, which gives you 45% reduced sanity. Or 45%, not reduced, but 45% sanity resistance. Again, here we're going to focus down the caster, and then we can pull them into this pack over here. The caster is just nasty because they can grip you back with the Death Grip Totem, which is bad. They can stun you, which is really bad. The Death Grip Totem in particular is bad. So, yeah, we're just going to do that. Once the caster's dealt with, we can pull all these packs. They don't really do too much, and then go click the totems. But yeah, rank 9 cloak gives you 45% sanity protection. I actually got rank 10 cloak from finishing this run, which gives you 50% sanity protection. And then I believe next week we'll be in Stormwind, which is harder than Orgrimmar. But once we finish those quests in Stormwind, I believe rank 11 cloak gives you 65% sanity restore, which is insanely good. That was a little close with the yeet there from the yeah, we're very close to those ads. We do not want to pull those other 2 ads. They are nasty. But yeah, 65% sanity. So I think with that cloak rank 11, I think it's going to be very possible to come back then the next week and to do a 5 mask run in Stormwind. Or if it's not possible, I think certainly once you get cloak rank 12, the next time we're here in Orgrimmar, I think you'll have cloak 11. I think you'll be able to do a 5 mask run then. Or if not, you'll be able to get cloak rank 12, which gives you an extra proc, which is very nice, and you'll be able to do that. So you can see there, I need to fix my buffs because they clip in. I can't even see the duration of that debuff, which is really annoying because that Vision of Orgrimmar thing is blocking it. There we go. Now we can see. So I need to fix those buffs. It's some add-on that's messing with that, I think. So he's annoying. We're just going to kill these boars. Kill the boars first. They drain your sanity. They're really, really bad. We're going to stun them with meta. So 2 stuns and lots of AoE burst, which is great. And once those boars are dead, you're pretty much home free here against Thrall. He obviously has all the abilities because we've killed all the other mini-bosses. We're obviously going to combat pot Thrall, and we're going to drums on pull to make sure that we kill those boars quickly. We're going to save our unused trinket for 50%, seeing as we had to use quite a bit of burst to kill those boars. At 50%, he gets the shield, which again will explode, do damage, and drain your sanity, which is not good. We're going to try stand maybe in this Promise Power. Yeah, there we go. Actually going to use beam on that. Unused trinkets coming in, and bam, cool. We break the shield, and we're good. Defile Ground is just the thing to watch out for here. This actually could be pretty bad. This is a hopelessness on top of a whole bunch of poop on the ground. So we're going to try dash away. I think you want to tank him towards the edge of the area and put those Defile Grounds out to the side as much as possible. But you can see we've got loads and loads of sanity, so we're really not in any stress at this point. We've successfully navigated this run in a pretty good way. And yeah, you can see if you stand in that Defile Ground, you're taking 81 sanity tick every time, which is pretty bad. And there you go. That was a successful 4 mask run with, I think, a good bit of time to spare and a good few mistakes even made. And like I said, this is not a fancy run. We didn't do any like invis pots or shadow meld skips, apart from that one shadow meld skip, which saved maybe like 10-15 seconds. Not a big deal. Yeah, and we're not using any of the new food. Oh, I didn't mention in terms of corruption, I've got I think I had Surging. Yeah, I've got that one. So taking damage has a chance to increase your verse. So that's the main thing we have there. And then I think I had a ring that gave me some crit. So we don't even have amazing corruption. I think that probably like Twilight Devastation or whatever would be really good. And yeah, just, you know, I think this is looking very, very doable. So I hope you guys found that helpful. Maybe picked up a couple of tips, and maybe the route was interesting for you to see. Like I said, very simple, straightforward. Just blasting through on like a new main, a character. So not even a main. Your mains will have better gear and will do better on this, have better corruption, etc. And there you go. That was it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you probably... I might do the same thing for Stormwind, especially if I do a 5-mask clear next week, which is maybe possible. And certainly next time we're in Orgrimmar, I'll be doing the full 5-mask solo clear. There you can see my research progress, by the way. So yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.